Hello everybody, welcome to Season 3, Race number 1, the Australian Grand Prix Special with me, Conodger. We're about to do the 100% race distance in Australia. Let's listen to a voicemail and hear where we should finish in this very long race.
I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Thanks, it's 9th place. Go figure. Alright, we have qualified today in... I don't remember. Let's go to the race and listen where that is, because, yeah, I don't remember. It's somewhere up the field.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo,
right,
and Verstappen, a Williams,
then Red Bull,
Massa,
and then
Ocon,
Williams.
and
All right, there we are,
Sainz,
7th and 8th.
Grosjean, Alonso, Nico Hülkenberg,
did Perez
and
pick
Palmer,
himself up a penalty
Vandoorne,
already?
Fiat, Pascal Wehrlein, and Sergio Perez. Ericsson and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid.
What the hell did he do? Alright, here we are on the grid in Australia. Australia has a very nerve-wracking turn 1 setup, and F1 just gave me a very nerve-wracking time where it was doing the crashing during the F1, intro sequence thing. But seems like it's working now. Let's hope that we don't have any issues in our 100% race distance race. Let's look at strategy. 58 laps in this one, 0.6 laps of extra fuel looks like, so that's not very much. Tire strategy wise, out to lap 11 on these tires. Honestly, I would like to do less if possible. They're saying that would give us, a slower time overall. One thing I would like to look at is instead of going to supers at the end, what if we went instead to softs at the end and pit earlier? I guess we need to change that on the last stint. Yeah. So yeah, they would say that would be a longer race, like a longer projected race time. Even on ultras, it would be a longer. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. All right, well, I'll revert back to the normal, and I guess we'll stick with it. Why does it say mandatory tire, super softs, and super? I guess you only have to use one of those, right? I guess you have to use one of those, not both. Alright, we're good. Let's go ahead and head to the track, or head to the race. Let's see if we can live through this turn 1 calamity. this is not my favorite run to turn 1, and I'll just do the best I can in this 100% race distance race. I feel like I've done this before. Maybe with Kurt? I don't remember. But I feel like I've done it before. Go! Smack those gears. Live through turn 1 and 2. Get by Verstappen. Run up to Bottas. Don't get by Bottas. Is this turning out to sound like an instructional video? Oh wow, Ricardo must have got a hell of a start. Well, we got a hell of a run, but nowhere to go with it. Hey Bottas, remember me? That guy you beat by 2 points last season? Yeah. Suck it. I very highly doubt we'll be able to stay in front of him through this race, but I feel a lot better knowing I passed him there. I feel a lot better. Oh, Ricardo's on supers. Guess he did that in qualifying. See how that shakes out. I don't feel like we're very good on the ultras, but we might be faster than him over the course of the first lap or two. And we start with more wear than he does. presumably. that's wide. What a place to try and do this full race distance. There's just so many places to bin your car here. That being one of them. This being one of them. This one right here. This is one of them. Passing somebody through here. That's one of them. Hi. How did that just work? How did that just work? I guess I took away his line to the entry and he couldn't get it turned in. Right, now I want to chill. No Netflix, just chill. Oh, that fuel looks real bad. Hold on. Only half a lap, and I tend to use a lot of fuel.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Okay, I had no idea there was ever a yellow flag, but thanks, Jeff, for distracting me completely. I was going to do something. Oh, fuel. Let's try a lean mix.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
And let's hope that that saves these rear tires a bit as well. Ricardo's on a different strategy from us, so I guess I shouldn't be too concerned about what he's doing. Although I guess we do want to stay in front of him, since he'll be going longer on this run. I mean, I guess in general you want to stay ahead of anybody on track. Letting somebody go, not usually the way to make up positions. I hope the fact this is a 100% race doesn't screw up our reliability for the rest of the season. That just crossed my mind. I didn't think about the effects of that. Although we're going to be changing the distance race to race, so that might screw it up completely. Who knows? Who knows? That was a big slide. I'm pretty happy with the lean mix. I think that's saving our rear tires appropriately. Even though it's still getting a little oversteery on some of the exits. I'm having a real race car driver problem right now. This might be a touch TMI for you, but the pants situation is less than ideal, where it feels as though I have my 6-point harness maybe a little too tight in the crotch. I think I might have tightened those belts up a little bit too much. But luckily, I'm not in a harness, so I can stretch back out. Okay, there we go. The details you always wanted to know, I'm sure. Also, what happened behind us? Maybe you could see that happen in my mirrors, because I didn't see it happen. But a huge gap opened up behind us, and Bottas has gotten in front of Ricardo, so they must have went at it pretty hard there. Now Bottas is going to catch us. They are a second a lap faster in ideal conditions than us. And yeah, look at the front group. They gone. They out of here.
+1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
That's good. Happy with that. See, I don't think we'll see any safety cars in this race. I can't imagine, since it's the first race of the season, everybody's on new parts. In theory, all the teams have increased their reliability since you don't ever start from square one. Which I think would be, if we can't have a career where you move from car to car, like what we want is, since they've been making F1 games since 2009, we want all of the cars, and we want to move through.
The car in front is 7.6 seconds.
We want to move through a career where we jump from car to car every year, and you know, you just got to predict which car is better every year and that stuff. If we can't have that, at least fictionalize that the teams have done work over the off season, and maybe have your resource points or your research. Oh, there you go. I think I might have just figured out how to make that work. Be able to, like, pocket 50 resource points every week into your
Okay, gap to leader, 10.6
your off-season
seconds.
fun. But if you change teams, well, congratulations, you just helped another team out. You just helped, you know, your future competitor out. That would be cool, though. Or you could just put all of your money, all of your resource points into developing through the season. Especially if you don't think you're going to stick around. It wouldn't be a guarantee, but it would be like, you know, a chance where, yeah, during the off season, we found half a second in our car, or we found, you know, 10 horsepower. Oh yeah, but we lost some fuel efficiency, or we found some downforce, but we lost some aero efficiency. That would be cool. That would be really cool. It would make the prolonged career seem more meaningful. Botas is here. In a lap and a half of fuel left. I don't want to just let him by because of what happened last season. So I am going to go back to standard fuel. At the end of the day, he's going to get DRS and he'll be gone. He'll be out of here. Although I got a good exit there.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.8 seconds.
Wait, the front teams are just so far ahead right now. We've still got some development to do on this car. There are tracks I'm better at, for sure, so I feel like we still have the ability to take this car to... I want a minimum of 5 wins this season. I'm making that claim right now. If we don't come home with 5 wins this season, then I have failed, and I should have gone to Force India. That major aero development should help us get there. And we'll try to do other stuff before that. I was getting a drink. That's why I hung in gear so long. I feel like he may have burnt his tires off trying to get through the field again. I really expected him to charge a little harder than this. I really expected this game to run a little smoother than this. That really screwed me up into this turn. However, it screwed over Botas big time. So he went to the outside of us, and there was no room for that. I ain't got no time for Botas this season. I'll tell you that much right now. Coming for you, Bottas. I really did enjoy the 50% races last season, but I'm also really anxious to try some 25 ones again throughout this season. Because I approach them so much differently. I almost approach the 25% races as if it's lap 1 every lap. Oops. What? I think these tires are starting to show their age. Oh yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Really appreciate that update. I think Jeff might be a Hamilton fanboy. Unbelievable. Ooh, buddy. He is here now.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super salts.
Can't wait.
Up to teammate is 3.4
A
seconds.
bit deep. I'm surprised he's not rocketing around us in the DRS, but then again, we do have very similar power. I don't know. I thought I was running high downforce, but maybe I'm not. I feel like I'm stacking up the field now. So if Bottas gets us, we might be in jeopardy of losing a couple spots. It's making me wonder if I shouldn't let him by. 'Cause I think he is much faster than us. Then I get really good turns like that, and I think, no, maybe I should stay right where I am. That was a four-wheel slide. Car just decided that it was no longer fit for this world. Oh yeah, it's getting ugly now.
Our gap to first place is 18.7 seconds.
Man, yeah, I can't wait to pit all of a sudden. Tires have... Ooh, buddy! Tires have gotten very ugly. Who is this? Verstappen. Oh, Ricardo, actually. Sorry, Verstappen. Sorry, Ricardo, for calling you Verstappen. More like it. He would not appreciate that. Alright, he's on the supers, so he's got much more tire than us. It is funny how quickly that changeover happens. Oh, yeah, look at how much I was holding up Bottas. I'm real lucky Verstappen was not there, because I did not even check to see if he was. Hey, Ricardo, about a little bit of room here. I'm walking here. I just had to hope the front end turned there. Luckily it did. Just one more lap and I can get rid of these tires. Forever. Okay.
Pit window is open. The pit
Yeah.
window is open.
That was dicey. I saw the arrow was red right as I turned in. Boy, that's going to be a major detriment to Vettel if he gets hung up behind me.
Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds.
Oh wow, yeah, Bottas is driving away. Can I pit yet? Can I pit right now? Will you just change my tires on the track right here? I think he was going to make the move there.
Remember to pit this lap.
Oh, I will remember, don't you worry. I will remember. Come on, Vettel. There we go. Have at it. Spin entry. Put some of these super softs on there. Looks like we are actually early to pit, but I suppose pretty much everyone 11th back would have been starting on supers. Well, I see Grosjean out there on ultras still in front of us. So multiple strategies.
Once now, one stop left.
Please don't do this, please don't do this, please don't do this. It did this. Stupid game. Yeah, warning collision. I was not in control of the automobile. This is not helping, Palmer. That's not helping, lag. Well, this has
Fuel target is +1.
been
Faster engine
an
modes are
abysmal
available.
out. Abysmal. Probably lost second and a half. Oh yeah, just take up the whole track. This is why you're not in F1 anymore, you jerk. Okay. Let's hope we can get him on DRS, or he pits here. He's not pitting. Let's hope for DRS. Go, little Williams, go. Boy, he ran me down into the turn, too. That was frustrating. I'm gonna have to really nail this lap now to have any chance of coming out in front of Verstappen. And by nail this lap, I obviously mean run wide over the curves. As much as the tire wear was, I would hope we're undercutting a little bit at least. Despite the bad situation there. I'm glad we didn't lose like an end plate or something. That would have set me off into a rampage. That's not going to help. I was already literally forming the thoughts of, wow, I like the car a lot more on these tires before that happened. Okay, who's in pit road here? It's like Ocon. There's Verstappen. Alright, so we at least did not lose position in this, apparently. Despite the traffic. So I need to just need to chill.
Okay, car behind is now running the super soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car behind.
Thanks, champ.
Felipe is currently P5. Our gap to our teammate
I was curious what he would get off of that.
17.7 seconds.
Wow, Felipe hasn't paid yet.
Ultra softs.
Interesting.
The time last lap was a 1:32.1.
A little off the pace. Honestly, Jeff said way too much there and was distracting me. It's all my fault, though. I did that. Oh yeah, if he's running 132s, he's losing 2 seconds a lap. That is not wise. Can I be his engineer? Can I make his pit calls? I think it might help him. I keep looking at that Motorsports Manager game I've had it in my... What? Is anybody gonna say anything about this? Or was that it? Just Lewis Hamilton out of the race. Where is he? He's right on the track here. I can't believe that's not safety. Oh, I see. He pulled off over there. So he's very clear. Boy, that's
Green flag.
a real bad way to start your season.
The gap to the car ahead is 9.2 seconds.
That's really
Right, some
bad.
information on Ricardo. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Didn't I say something like there won't be many failures in this race because it's first race of the season? Apparently I was wrong. What was I talking about? Oh, Motorsports Manager. Yeah, keep looking at it. And then I look at it some more. And then I look at it some more. And I watch the trailers, and I watch the video. And I just can't sell myself on it. I don't know why. I don't know what my holdup is there. There must be some really weird pit strategy going on. If Bottas is in front of us still and in 7th, and we're in 8th, I hope there's not one-stoppers, because that could really screw us over. Started on supers, could you then go to softs? Maybe. Tell you what, we're only barely holding off for Verstappen here. We're not gonna hold him off if we do stuff like that. There he is. Don't run over the pylon cone. You want that. That is a very good turning point. Alright, here you go. Have the inside.
Felipe's pitting now. Felipe is in the pits.
I can't believe he stayed out that late. Boy, I don't know if that was the dirty air or what, but the car got really bad right there. What's the 7th right now? I still don't think we cycled all the way through. I think we should be 5th and 6th. Or 4th and 5th. I guess I did pit before Verstappen and then I ran in traffic. That might be making my tire wear worse than his. Oh man, the pitching. Someday I'll understand why that happens. I won't. I never will. Okay, Massa came in for ultras. I continue to scratch my head. Vettel just gonna keep resetting fast lap. Feel like if I could run clean laps, I could hang with Verstappen here and try to fight him again. But I gotta run clean laps. Kinda wish I could see the whole running order. It'd be nice. clean laps, I said. There is fine. There's no reason to be running so ugly. I think I'm pushing the car too hard. Much too hard. Braking too late. Some nice curve usage. I dig it. Felt really hooked up through these last few turns. I don't know if I just got the tires cooled off right or what. There's our missing position. Okay. Now we're 5 and 6. Even that was good in what is typically not my best turn. These are generally my favorite times in the races. I know it's not always the most exciting. I love the hunt. I love trying to find that 10th or 2 to close yourself in.
0 seconds.
Just trying to set no tires wrong anywhere. Rip pylon. Rip pylon. I got too aggressive. Well, now I gotta find a new turning point for there. Because I use that pylon significantly. I don't know if we really closed this lap or not. It was my best lap, I think. I'm pushing every little inch of this car to its limit. Which I was alluding to is fun. Certainly very entertaining for me. It's also extremely tiring. We're closing now. I also still feel like we're missing somebody, unless Ricardo's way out ahead. I'm counting through the number of impossibly fast cars, and there should only be 3. We heard Ricardo had a problem earlier, but it might have been something fixed. Easily fixed. Alright, we're back within DRS range. That's encouraging.
The gap to the car in front is less than a second. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone. Safety car deployed. The
safety car, full
has
safety
been
car. I didn't even...
Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the
I'm glad I didn't, do anything real dumb, because I didn't have any clue that was happening. Does this change strategy anything? Pit stop information.
Only 1 stop to go. 1 stop left in this strategy. 13 laps until your pit window is open.
No, that's too many. That's too many laps. It's going to close in the field. That's going to help these guys behind us, I think, that came in for the Ultras a second time. Oh, I should get down to the lean mix. Shoot. See, that's something Jeff should remind you about. Hey,
can you
Ericsson.
overtake the car ahead? Pass the car ahead.
Guess we just need to catch the queue now. Don't worry about pace. This is bizarre, right? I thought this would be a race with no retirements, and we've had a bunch within the first 20 laps. Shows you what I know. And shows you that it's not much. Alright, people are pitting. But I don't think we have that option. There's no way we'd make it this far.
Signs is coming into the pit lane. He's entering the pit lane now.
Oh, that's who we had up in the field. Okay. I was wondering who the jokester was. Having a problem catching the field. Can't even keep up with Verstappen. This is like flat out. This is not safety car. There's nothing safe about this. Coming up to where they would be working on the car. The car is gone, actually, so that safety car is going to come in soon. I just can't believe, I guess the field was that strung out, is why we're not catching. I think I'm even losing time to Verstappen here. There's the cue. It's not terribly far. As long as that sucker doesn't come in this lap, we'll be alright. No, it's not. Alright, back to clean. I can kind of relax now. I'm gonna stick to my strategy. I think everyone else will too. To imagine they'll come in this lap. Perez is the one that worries me on the Ultras, but he's running hard right now too. Alright, there we go. We're in the queue. Queue-Yui. Reorganize my drinks. Get hydrated. Unfortunately, I can't dehydrate. Over, make sure it's still recording, and I am. Boy, if anything happened to this recording, I'd probably just cry. The amount of effort that would be lost. Alright, I heard him say in this lap. I feel like it should be. Usually the pace car or safety car will just take off and leave us before that happens, though. Seems like we're going another lap around then. Interesting. I don't know where the tires trying to keep heat in them. Needing these brakes. Still in the 80s on the tires. We're not too bad there. Information. Pit windows between 34 and 42. Yeah, I think we're going to be sticking to our normal strategy. The only thing that could change is because of the reduced tire wear right now, they may suggest going to ultras for the last stint. I don't think that will be the case, but we'll see. We'll keep an ear out for it. I think because of our tire wear, we should stick to whatever we were doing and just hope that it just does nothing but help us. At this point, it seems like it would. We're not even halfway in this race.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Mix. This is so awkward. Especially when there's turns like this. Come on, Vettel. Oh, what are you guys doing? Freaking idiots. Come on. Oh man, I thought we were going. Everybody hit the gas. Tires were not at optimal temperature. Verstappen got us pretty good there. I'm gonna get used to running at speed again. Alright. No major loss, I don't think. We're still in pretty good position. Verstappen is our only objective at this point. We gotta overstep him. I'm sorry. 2 laps of fuel on board now, that's good news. After starting the race so dire on fuel. There's no pylon there now. I have no idea where the curb is, where the apex is. Forgot about that development. Boy, he drives it in deep there and makes it work. DRS? No, it's not open yet. That's a bummer.
Vettel has just posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
Good for him. Clear of the front runners, so Verstappen won't get DRS when it is enabled. Which is very good news. That was ugly. Look at Massa up there behind us in 6th. So that continues. Too much curb. Much too much curb. I'm sure you can hear that in the wheel. Actually, my microphone's very close to the wheel, so I'm sorry if it's been very loud. My apologies. Move it a bit. There we go. Didn't even notice. Obviously, till now. I don't think this rich mix is helping me at all. Might even be hindering me. I need to be smarter with it and just use it on the straightaways, I guess.
Has been enabled. DRS is
It's too late now. I'll try and take the fight back here. It's another thing to focus on. Hitting the fuel mix. It's too bad. I was really into a rhythm right before the safety car. Now I feel like I'm a bit out of rhythm. Yeah, I'm very out of rhythm. Hey, Massa. You're on a different strategy than me. You could just run me into the wall, though. That's cool. That's cool. Snap out of it, Cone. Oh, man. How did one safety car get me so out of whack, out of sorts? Well, let's hope we can just follow Massa here, who's on good tires, fast tires, and maybe he can track down Verstappen. We're just trying to hang with him. With the tire offset, it's going to be a challenge. I feel like the DRS just doesn't do a damn thing here. Don't run a defensive line, Massa. Just go. Just go very fast. Go very, very fast. This is so weird. I feel like I have a teammate. For once. I wonder if it's the case that your teammate only gets the car upgrades at the end of the season. They just don't get the ones throughout the season. That would almost make sense. Or it could just be by chance that he's having a good race. Well, we're not tracking down any Verstappens. I don't like how close the Force Indias are to us. Still running a defensive line. I don't know why. It's really killing him through there. Clunk, clunk. On the brakes. Low down force to the front wing. That's a no fun. I feel like once again, later in the run, our tires have come around. It's like the supers maybe just take... Are these supers? Yeah, these are supers. Take a little while for our car to get up to temp or something. Or monsters are just going off now. That's a possibility. Look at the DRS just doesn't do anything for us right now. Alright. I might have to do something dramatic down here. Well, I tried to. Didn't happen for us, though. I guess this is fine. We can have an interesting race. Wait, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? Because we're 4th and 5th now. Did Verstappen pit and I didn't even notice? That's crazy. What tire strategy is he doing if that's the case? No, it must have been one of the front runners that did. I is confused. Oh man, that grass killed my exit. Speaking of killed, just about killed our teammate. That's for running me in the wall earlier. Doesn't have anything to do with it, I just missed the turn. He was holding us up. One way or the other. Not how I wanted that to happen, but... a lucky break there that we didn't
To the car in front is 7.4 seconds.
lose any wing in the transaction. I don't think he did either. It was just a nice little side-to-side boop. Alright, we're finally halfway through the race, and I've only screwed up like a dozen times. It can only get better from here. Pit stop information?
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps.
Seems like there's a lot of different strategies now. Vettel just went out on
Felipe in
softs.
the pits. Felipe has pitted.
Felipe just pitted now for,
We're
I'm
approaching
guessing,
the pit window.
supers.
You'll be on the super softs.
And we're sticking to our original going to super plan. We'll see how that all shakes out, I suppose. We got Signs behind us, who's still out on ultras. I have a feeling we're not done with Massa. I think that battle will resume in the future. Battle with Verstappen's is over, sadly. Thought we were going to be able to challenge for that position today. It's alright. So much season to go through and hopefully progress. We can get those upgrades rolling faster. We can still be a contender. I gotta try not to lose points at places like Monaco and Baku. Bahrain, that's a bad one for me. Trying to get into a rhythm of hitting the fuel mixture as if it was like a gear change, you know? This is the point of the track where you make that change. I'm a real F1 driver. I feel like Sainz is holding up somebody. It looks like a corked up little ball of cars behind me.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.3 seconds.
8.3 seconds. Yeah, Verstappen just launched out from us. It's really weird because we were much faster than him right before the safety car. Something with that safety car really made him come to life. I think we're going to be pitting this lap.
Your pit window is now open.
Yeah, the pit window's open, but I don't know if he means to pit this lap. We'll see. I don't want to pit too early and be in jeopardy being on old tires at the end. I feel like Botas is in the catbird seat here. Being out this long in open traffic and not stuck behind signs back there. We'll see how that shakes out.
Don't forget, pit in this
Okay, we
lap.
are pitting this lap. Got it. Will do. Easy. It's encouraging that the car doesn't feel bad, but we did have the safety car there. All right. Good stop here. Good stop here.
Release, release.
Release, release. We are gonna come out. Oh no. Deep in a pack of cars.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Nobody directly in front of us, which is good. Especially the way they dump you out of the pit lane here. We're ahead of Massa. That's what I was curious about. We're very ahead of Massa, so I would think when this shakes out, we should be in 5th place. I think. There's just so many different strategies going on right now that I can't tell you that for certain. Which is interesting. I guess that's the dynamic of the longer races. Panic downshift to get the stop there. Alright, mid-race discussion now. Try not to lose focus by discussing this. In many of the feeder series of Formula One, they do, and have done in the past, sprint races and endurance races. And every weekend would have 2 races.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
With F1 wanting to be more entertaining every year, and they're doing all these things to try and make the races more entertaining, especially, Liberty, the TV company, the media company, trying to make it a more entertaining product. What's your opinion on that? What do you think about doing a sprint race and a feature race, or a sprint race and an endurance race in the weekend of F1? Is it too cheesy for F1?
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
That's dicey. Personally, I'd be all for it. If you made the sprint race like a half-points race, the endurance race, the regular length race, the interesting one. Now, logistically, it sounds like a nightmare. You're adding a lot of racing to the season. You're adding a whole nother event, basically, to every weekend. The logistics nightmare. Okay, they're both bidding. That's good news for us. We should still get DRS. Yep.
The gap to the leader is 16.0 seconds.
Okay, we got a DRS there. Obviously, maybe go very fast. Who's that right behind us? Hey, Dorn, what are you doing? She's not pitting. Currently in 7th, and Rakkonen's ahead of us. I don't know what transpired there. Something. I guess you would have to make... You'd have to make the regular race shorter then. You couldn't have that much racing on every weekend. It'd certainly be real hard on the cars and real hard on the teams to do that. I would like them to be on the same day. I guess that's the problem. And I don't see how they could do that without making the feature race shorter. Unless the sprint race was on Saturday. And then what's the running order? Oh, buddy cone, that's not the right line. Do you take the sprint race running order and put it on the feature race? Or does it revert back to qualifying? I guess it goes back to the sprint race. This is all kind of just thought exercises. I don't know if it's something I actually support, would want to see. Just something that crossed my mind as I was racing here. I'm thinking about how much different I approach the sprint races to the endurance races that we've done here. And how it might help some of the problems people have with how the teams, or how the drivers specifically, don't seem to be able to push very hard in the races. They don't seem to be able to run their races at 100% the entire time. There's so much managing tires, fuel, parts. I don't know. The more I think about it, the less I like it. And that's the fun of a thought exercise. Drink time.
Okay, distance to teammate, 11.9 seconds.
If I did a whole season of this, I'd have to have vocal reconstruction surgery. I would not live. Oh, snap. That's Verstappen in front of us on softs. Are we going to be faster than him? I was wondering who was holding up Rakkonen up there. I'm going to have to run better than this. We're going to make that happen. I don't know. The softs are pretty awful. I really hate describing them that way, that the soft tire is too hard, but they really are. Has kind of been the topic of discussion with everyone lately is how even though there's multiple tires per weekend, there's basically only one choice of tire. Like there's only... Oh wait, it's the wrong way. I left it on a lot.
Gap to car in front is 2.0 seconds.
There's only one pair of tires you could possibly use in the race that work. I've got like radar vision right now. I just feel like it's very important that I hit my marks right now because it's the only opportunity I have to catch him. I think he pit after us and then put on a harder tire. So by the end of this run, he's going to be faster than us. Undoubtedly. And Stacy. Nice. Get it tucked in there. Oh yeah, we're definitely closing. I'm glad Jeff didn't even suggest this tire strategy to me that they were on. I probably would have been tempted, and I don't think I would have been happy.
The gap to the car behind is 13.9 seconds.
He seems very uncomfortable. Slow out of there. Yeah. This might be a pipe dream. But could we run down Rakkinen, who's... Oh no, he's on Supers. Okay, I thought he was on Softs also. Never mind. Well, let's just try to gap Verstappen before the tires on my car start to go off and his come to life. I saw that happen last run. Seems like maybe his car takes a little longer to make him work.
Distance to the leader is 19.1 seconds.
Laps are winding down, but there's still quite a ways to go here. That was closer to the wall than I need to be. Really manage my fuel usage. Extract every little bit out of the car right now. We need it. Oh yeah, that's a groove through there. That worked really well. .3 for Vettel. We washed wide there. I was kind of curious what we were comparing, like, because I thought we were running pretty good. 27.9. I don't think even without that washout we would have been close to that. I wonder how well the engines actually cope with changing the mix that frequently. I guess alright. I think they do that.
The car ahead is 4.0 seconds.
4 seconds. I don't think that's going to be in our wheelhouse. My question is, who is in the mix still? Because Hamilton's out. So you have 2 Ferraris and a Mercedes. Who's the odd man out up there? Could it be Ricciardo? We've not seen him the entire race. Or not since the beginning, anyway. I don't remember who all is out of the race at this point. was a good lap. In theory, until these tires really start to go off, these laps should be getting better and better as we get lighter and lighter. I don't think they're going off yet. Not significantly, anyway. I feel like Rakkonen's catching somebody, and that's what I'm curious about. Is there somebody up there on an old tire or on softs or something who's just hanging on to third place? We could try to pounce on before the end. There's a bit of a slide. Watch those rear tire temperatures. Sub 110 is where we want them. And they're at 120 right now.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.7 seconds. So the gap to our teammate is 26.6 seconds.
Oh, Massa, what happened? What happened, Massa? I feel like you're not even top 10 anymore. What happened to you, man? You're not in top 10, talking about racing in Formula E. Where did it all go so bad? I wonder if Cody's will try to jump on that bandwagon too and make a Formula E game. You would think, in theory, it'd be the same basic physics engine with so many different assets because they don't race at any of the same tracks. They race at all these temp circuits. That would be a very daunting task to model. I'd probably try it. Even though I don't love Formula E. Maybe a game would make me appreciate it more. I think these games have made me appreciate F1 more. Believe it or not.
Okay, gap to leader, 19.5 seconds.
I know there was a safety car and all, but that's really not that much. Alright, next we're going to find out who this is up here. Who are you, and what have you done? Why are you in third? Rakkonen's really getting held up by him. Whoever it is. I think it is Ricardo. I think I saw a dark blue car. Just at a purple sector time somehow. Not even on Rich Mix.
This is 6.8 seconds.
Got around Ricardo. Ricardo is on softs. I thought he was doing a weird strategy, starting on the supers. Let's see if I can catch him. It'd be great, but
Okay, gap ahead is
I wouldn't say it's
2.5 seconds.
race making or race breaking. Sector 1's where I've gotten the most improvement over the course of this so very long race. zigzags everything I can to catch him. Basically the same thing I was doing with Verstappen, is I want to use it while I got it.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about to lap over target. Drop down
That was
to
dicey.
X too soon.
We did catch a bunch though. Oh, game lag, please. That was a terrible place to do that. Lucky I didn't crash. Lucky I didn't crash there.
Right then, some information on Massa. They have an issue with their car. They're going to
Oh
be
no,
slow.
not Massa. It won't stand, but we just set the fast lap of the race, and I'm super excited about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. How is Botas behind us? How has that happened? Ooh. How? Who? Where? When? Why? And how? He's obviously going to catch us. He pit again. Yeah, he just pit again. That's how. We're not fighting for fourth right now. We're fighting for third. But he pit for ultras, so he's going to be real fast. Which means he's going to kill our fast lap time. Sure.
Right, the car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft
Yep.
tyre. That's the car behind, now on the ultra softs.
I mean, we stuck exactly to our strategy, so I don't feel like I'm in any danger of, like, overrunning tires or anything. Come on, draft. Come on, draft. It's not enough. We needed to make quick work of him if we were going to hold off Bottas for a podium. We are not doing that.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.9 seconds.
I'm gonna make this happen real soon, or I'm gonna be in trouble. Which mix? Trying to get him down after this chicane here. Make a draft. Oh, he held it beautifully. We're inside again. He had a very slow exit. Don't knock the front wing cone. Wreck both of your days. Tight on fuel.
Okay, you're in his dirty air. Get past him. Our gap to first place is 11.1 seconds.
I really don't want to hit him, but he keeps brake checking me into the turns because he's obviously slower. I just can't find a clean way around him. This is quite a fight. I didn't get a good exit there. We're almost out of rich mix. I wonder if I should just let Bottas go and try to weed my way through. Oof. That's an ugly amount of curb. This is not a good place to do this, my friend. Yeah, I'll just take to the grass. That's cool. Please, go by. Go, 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 you jerk. Oh, and then you lock up the brakes. Ay, ay, ay. feel as though my patience have worn incredibly thin, which is not good to be in the position we're in. I'm sure I'm racing them like a total tool. Trust me, that was the nicest way I could put that. Yeah, my shoulders are locking up. I can just feel I'm done. That's why F1 races aren't longer. It's just too much. Too much in virtual world. Imagine what it is in real world with, you know, physics kicking you in the ass the whole time. He's still struggling. I can tell that. Well, Darlington stripe, right? Never hurt anybody. It's a Melbourne stripe. Coined it today. Now this is a run. That was a block. But this is the run. Screw your warnings. Even care. I crossed over his nose pretty hard. My patience were worn through, though. No, Cone! No, don't do that! No! Yeah, I shouldn't do full-length races. Maybe if I wasn't doing commentary, I could focus for that long, but I can't do it. Like this. Oh man, there's still 5 laps to go. This ain't over. By any means. And I'm gonna be a total moron and try to hold off Botas here. Which will never happen. We have no fuel left to use. But I'm gonna try. Oh, that was a garbage lap. Okay. A decent run out. He's got the DRS, he's got the power. Not got the ideal line. Fucking game. Of all places to hang up, why right there? Why at that moment? Yeah, get him, Ricardo, get him. Stick it to him. Do it.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm actually negative on fuel at the moment. Stop hitting the wall there, Cone. Oh, this is it. Might lose both these spots now. At least the one. Well, there you have it. My ability to focus has gone away. The true test of Cone Dodger endurance.
The gap to the leader is 17.8 seconds.
Fascinating race. I think I've driven like trash, but fascinating race. So many different tire strategies, so many bamboozlements. can't believe this shook out the way that it did.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety
And a
car is
VAC
out.
to
Reduce
end it.
speed and maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace
No
immediately.
more fuel issues. Oh, this is not what I needed, really. It is, but it isn't. It'll save our tires. But it's going to prolong this intensity. Prolong the race. I wish it would have been one of the cars in front of us so we could still sneak on a podium. Magnussen, really? You were so close to getting it off track. I wonder how it
Virtual
calculates
safety car is ending.
how long these are.
Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
That was close.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Sir, yes, sir. It's going to disable DRS, I think. Oh, it didn't. Interesting. Alright. All I want to do is stay ahead of Ricardo. That's all I want. Even if I don't do that, it's still a very good result for us today. We were not the 4th or 5th fastest car on track.
Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds.
We should just sail away.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I've been a bigger and bigger jerk with that curb throughout the race. I can't believe how many times I've touched this wall too. I really blame the fact I knocked down my pylon for that. The whole frame of reference was gone. Much like I feel my voice is going to be. I think the gravel did a fine job of warning me, personally. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Never again. Never again. We can do it. We can make it. Just a couple laps. And the tires are very unhappy as well. So I ran the snot out of them. Get our marks. Everything will work out. This is really hard to find. It's also gotten cloudy again, hasn't it? That's probably not helping. Finding those marks. Racers, excuses. Two more times. Here he comes. He's got DRS. No room for me. He's gonna be gone. There was no room for a cone dodger there.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, let's use every bit of it, I suppose. There's no reason not to. Stay within DRS range here. Not great.
This is your final lap of the race.
Jeez. Let's take the middle of the track. That's cool. Another warning. The most warnings I've ever gotten. Verstappen been teaching you some tricks there, Ricardo. If you take up the whole track, they can't pass you.
Our gap behind is 5.6 seconds.
There's only one more good opportunity for us, and it's not even a great opportunity. And I blew it. I almost blew our race. Okay, 5th it is. Oh man. Oh no, not 5th. No, Cone Dodger. You absolute fool. You absolute fool. I'm never talking to me again. I hate... No! I hate myself. Oh, well, I can't control the car, Ocon. Go ahead. Go ahead. You earned it.
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
Shut up, Jeff.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Sebastian Vettel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari move to the top of the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
I messed up. I messed up real bad. Never again. Never again. I feel bad, because I feel like you didn't even get a good product out of it. I tried to do something special, and I messed it up. I messed it up real bad. Pretty good start. I'm sure there was things I wanted to show. I don't remember what they were now. Okay. This is enough. At the end of the day, it's not a bad start to the season, points-wise. I'm very, very disappointed in the way that ended. I absolutely blew away the chance of a top 5 for no reason. But that's racing. That's racing. I'll pick my head up, we'll go to next race, and we'll do better. I'll see you then.